Testing, testing.
Testing 1-2, testing 1-2. St George City taking on Manly United, NPL New South Wales, round 6. Live from Penshurst Park down in Sydney South. Manly United in 4th position, St George City in 12th. Yep, cool. Yeah.
I've got bars. Yeah, mic 2 seems to be the loudest at the moment. Sorry, can I double check? What? Okay. Okay. I've got Yeah, I've got two different inputs. Like both channels getting bars. I'm speaking to channel 2 mic at the moment. I'm not pressing record. Oh, won't matter? Okay. Okay. Test. Right. So, did either?
That's it, yeah. Over prepared. And are you local? But they can do those more like sort of chemistry house area or yes, that was there. Hey guys, I did, yeah, I do actually. Yeah, I could just take a photo of my phone, that'd be awesome. Okay, no worries. I've got referee work insurance. Or I've got it, you want it more official in like a spreadsheet form? Or? Oh no, I could just take a photo like that. Is that cool? Yeah, that's my phone. Yeah. Thank you so much for awesome. No worries. room. There's going to be that official there in the vest. Going to sort of coordinate everyone's stops. Then the referees can come up first. Then the players, and then streams of run, and then ultimately the rest of it. Just something that is not it doesn't matter. It's on now. That's all. Yeah.
You're lucky the sun's gone down now.
Yeah, I know.
Before, it was I wasn't even sitting down before. I was standing back there in the shade.
Yeah, to try and get some. Yeah,
Terrible.
that's the benefit of late kickoff, I suppose.
Exactly.
Yeah, true. And it's cooled down a bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
It's a good evening from Penshurst Park as St George City host Manly United in round 6 of NPL New South Wales men's first grade. The home side is keen to snap a 2-game losing streak and record their second win of the season, while visitors Manly make their first trip away from Cromer Park for the year, but are beaming with confidence after recording a big 5-0 win last week against Mount Druitt. I'm Tony Solano. It's great to have your company on the NPL New South Wales YouTube channel, live from the home of St George City. The visitors Manly will see this as a great opportunity to try and soar up the table and move into as high as second position. The officials in the middle awaiting the captains for the coin toss. The officials tonight, Logan Jones is a referee. Assistants Thomas Gelatley and Alessandro Iana. And the fourth official is Jackson Tippett. One of 5 big games this evening. One of those already completed. 3 of those currently live, with the last ones to kick off tonight. Mount Druitt and Central Coast Mariners, Northwest Sydney Spirit and Sydney United 58s. Apia taking on St George FC. And a game that was moved from Sunday to now Saturday night. Sydney Olympic and Blacktown City will be giving you live scores throughout. But the big game tonight we're covering, Manly United in the navy blue with the red lining, taking on the home side St George City in the red with the white shorts. Big game tonight. 3 valuable points. Manly United sweating on second place Blacktown City, who are 2 points ahead. Whereas St George City, they find themselves one of 6 teams on 4 points, trying to get off the foot of the table. Those lineups just after kickoff. Referee Logan Jones has the strikers in the middle. St George City striker Mark McNulty in the middle. The home side, St George City, looking to make a statement, get back into the winner's circle. Their chance starts now. The home side kickoff. Big crowd in to watch them go. Try and get a valuable win to reset their season. Manly currently in possession along their back line. Their side for tonight, Levi Kay in goals. O'Driscoll, O'Donoghue in defence along with Perez. This ball's played forward straight away. Going to get out of any real danger, Grimaldi. Plays forward. No foul given. Manly looking to settle in the attacking half. In midfield for Manly as they go wide early. First real opportunity of the game. Burgess coming into the starting side. And they win the free kick, Manly. As they set up for the free kick, Bilal Belkadi, McCarthy, Meek, Koko, Alan Aganovich, as we mentioned, Darcy Burgess in their starting 11. Team that won 5-0 last week against Mount Druitt. And the man who was key to that, Harry van der Sarg, will take the free kick. Provided an assist last week. Can he do so again here? Van der Sarg steps up. Bends that header from O'Driscoll. Great save by Kenny. His first save of the night. And it may well be his best for the game. A corner. So the danger not averted for St George City. Get to their team. If the danger is averted. Van der Sarg from the corner spot this time. Near post. Flicked on. But never troubling the keeper. Goal kick for St George. They're starting 11 tonight. Jack Kenny in goals. De Godoy, Monahan Vaika, the captain. And they launch the ball forward too. Well controlled. St George on the attack through Foti. Cleared away by Belcaddy. Last touch was off Foti, so it'll be a Manly throw. Cox, McNulty, Kamara, Nathan Grimaldi in the starting side, as is Foti, Askew and Clarkson. But it is Lurikuri who's back, but it's McNulty on the ball. Good turn. Shoots. Saved by Kay. Danger not averted by Manly. Appeals for a handball. Askew. Cross comes in. Van der Sarg does well. Gets rid of the danger. And Manly breathe a sigh of relief for now. Koko trying to get in a good spot. Dikodoy clears the danger. Early exchanges here at Penshurst Park. No score. That's a tough challenge. Kamara getting back to his feet slowly. A throw-in to come. Free kick, in fact. The ruling. So George City going down 2-0 to Blacktown City here last week. Nice ball threaded. Snuffed out by Manly. Koko in midfield. Throw one again by Manly. Those benches tonight. Peter Kakaris on the bench for Manly, as is Ben Coop, Taika Kawano, Ryan Devine, the Filipino under-20s player, and Jasper Chipman. Backup goalkeeper is Jay Coates. They're coached by Patrick Svanzwijk. Nice move by Koko. Starting in every game so far for Manly this year since coming over. Throw going the way of St George City. Their bench, Matthew Wabi, Nathan Roberts, Paulo Mitri, Noah Ovens, Goncalo Grelos, and Kaisam Mahdi is the backup goalkeeper. They're coached by James Spanildakis. High boots, and it's ruled that way. So Manly will win the free kick. Round 6, the NPL table starting to take shape. First of our concluded results tonight, Mount Druitt and the Central Coast Mariners playing out a 1-1 draw. So both those teams will move to 5 points. Great opportunity for St George City to jump them with a win tonight. Good interchange of passing. St George go forward at the byline. And Manly knock it behind. It'll be a corner. First of the game for St George City. Around the grounds. Not good news for the other team in St George. St George FC. They're down 3-1 against Apia after 62 minutes. Sydney United leading ladder leaders Northwest Sydney Spirit 1-0. And Sydney Olympic 1-0 over Blacktown City after 18 minutes. St George City looking if they can take the lead from this corner towards the back post, over everybody's head. Grimaldi's control is good. Curry coming to the starting side for Paulo Mitri tonight. And for Manly United, Darcy Burgess starting ahead of Jasper Chipman. Monahan Vaika. Digodoy already has 2 goals this season. Great when you can get goals from players outside your attackers. Van der Sar, counter-attack. Here go Manly. Meek trying to find McCarthy. Snuffed out by Cox. St George look to venture forward. McNulty. Goes the way of Manly United. They'll win the throw. It's all about who's going to win that second ball. Falls favourably, Belcardi. McCarthy. Manly cooking up something here. Curry trying to turn defence into attack. McNulty does the same. Clever passing, not quite finding the mark. Long ball forward again. Meek on his bike, almost got ahead of Kenny. Belcardi. Darcy Burgess, of course, former Sydney Olympic player. Over 100 games of NPL experience. Koko. Crosses. That was deflected by Clarkson. Goal kick incoming. For St George City, Foti got a real good head start. Flag stayed down though. Jesse Foti looking for plays in the middle. Decides to shoot himself, but O'Driscoll with the block. O'Driscoll, the Irishman, coming over after playing in NPL Victoria. The Altona Magic. Here's the American Lucas Meek. Tripped over himself. Good defending by Grimaldi. Switches wide. Looking for plays in the middle. McNulty. Kamada drives it in low. Header away. And O'Driscoll makes sure of it. Throw for St George City. So we're getting some pretty good looks, the home side. Last two results, as we mentioned, the loss last week to Blacktown City. St George holding it up. Towards the byline they go. Behind for a corner. Tough result also against Northwest Sydney Spirit for the home side. So they've come up against good competition early in the season. I'll see this as a good challenge. St George City with the corner. Looping towards the back post. Header away by Manly. Curry secures it. Clarkson, nice ball, but McNulty was coming from an offside position. Best chance of the game so far. Aaron O'Driscoll. A header that nearly resulted in the first goal of the game. Burgess beats his man. Playing up the line, Koko. Squares it up, McCarthy. Shoots it at the keeper, and Kenny saves it. McCarthy, very dangerous from that range. Don't want to give him too many opportunities. Jack Kenny throws out. Switch from Monahan Vaika. Just a little bit too strong. Be a throw for the visitors. Manly, we said 5-0 last week against Mount Druitt. Then 2 0-all draws against Sydney FC and Sydney United 58s. But a big win over the Central Coast Mariners on the opening day, 5-0. So they've scored 5 twice in a game. And they've already clipped 4 clean sheets, Manly. Their defence so strong. As they win the throw, you only have to look as far as their coach, Patrick Zwanswijk. The Dutchman played 99 games for the Mariners in the A-League. Also played in Holland and Japan. So the defensively minded team, Manly, started the season really well. 2 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss. +7 differential. The only loss against the Sutherland Sharks in round 2, 3-0. Aganovic. Ball nodded on in the direction of Koko. Meek can't win the header. Curry. Clarkson spotted Askew. The right back for St George City. Came over from Apia in the off-season. Up the line. Can't quite find Foti. But a free kick one for St George City. Around the grounds, a red card. Over at the Arctic Circle. But we'll get back to that following Dakota Askew's effort. It's a good measured ball. Finds Kamada. Opportunity here for St George City. Well defended again by Manly. Getting numbers in front of the ball. The visitors build their game on their defence. Around the ground, Sydney United 1-0 leading Northwest Sydney Spirit. But Sydney United, with 15 minutes to go, have a player sent off. So a chance for Spirit FC to garner a result. Elsewhere, Apia 3-1 leading the Saints, and Olympic 1-0 leading Blacktown. Short corner for St George City. Ball bent into the box. That's catching practice for Levi Kay. Meek, good run but dispossessed. Back at the feet of St George City, through their striker, Jesse Foti. McNulty. Grimaldi. Clarkson in that number 6 role. Askew. McNulty making a run. Switches wide again. They like that ball for Kamada. Going to see what he can generate. Playing short. Kamada, first time cross. Catches it a little heavy. Askew had work to do, and he wins the throw. Askew looking for options. A short one presented. Askew threads the needle looking for Curry, and Manly will go on the counter. Monahan Vaika, Burgess gets in front of him. O'Donoghue. Dangerous pass. McCarthy able to clean up his own mistake for now. Foti. Nice ball for McNulty. Tries to chip the keeper. Didn't come down in time. Be a goal kick. Jesse Foti, a really good performance the last time these two teams met. Round 28 last year. A double for him. St George City winning both these fixtures in 2024. Corresponding fixture in round 13. It was a 3-1 victory for St George City. McCarthy. Long diagonal. Intercepted. Kamada. At the feet of Curry. Louis Curry not there last week. Presence was missed against Blacktown City. Askew does well to keep that in. Wins the challenge. Really hot day in Sydney today. Over 30 in Sydney South where this game's being played. Cooled down, the lights have taken effect. Good temperature for football. In the earlier under-20s game, a couple of drinks breaks for both sides. Quite hot. Man United winning that under-20s fixture, 5-0. Plenty of green shoots coming out of Manly. See what their first grade team can do tonight. O'Donoghue. Manly win the header, trying to get out of trouble, but it'll be a throw for St George City. So another good chance for the home side. Going to see if they can open the scoring. Askew at the byline. Monaghan Vaika. Neat pass for Cox. He does the same. McNulty turns. Cox was offside. So free kick to Manly United. The defence early looking really good, Manly. Very settled under pressure. Absorbing St George City's attack. No Friday night games yesterday. So we've got the 5 today, 3 games tomorrow. St George winning in midfield again. Digodoy across the keeper, but not on targets. Swooped on that loose ball. Another opportunity goes begging. Both teams intercepting balls between the lines. Those 3 games tomorrow. Sydney FC taking on Marconi. Wollongong taking on Western Sydney Wanderers. And the match of the round, Sutherland host Rockdale in a South Sydney derby. Monaghan Vaika wins the header. Askew getting in front. Cox couldn't find his man. Nice interchange of passing from Manly. Belkadi in midfield. Meek, Belkadi again. Van der Sarg. Ball turned over. It's for Manly to go back and fetch it. 20 minutes gone here at Penshurst Park. No score, but a couple of good chances. The best with that man on the ball, O'Driscoll. Manly fancying the long balls here at Penshurst Park, a strategy adopted by Blacktown City last week. Able to emerge victorious 2-0. Manly's turn through Van der Sarg. 2 goals and an assist last week. Gokko looking dangerous. Tried to cut a ball back in, but it was blocked. I'll go behind for a corner. Manly do fancy themselves from the set piece. Number of players to aim at. Their defenders, Aganovic, O'Driscoll. Who can Van der Sarg find? Near post. Tried to flick it on. Good defending by St George City. Throw won by the home side. Long throw. Manly win the header. Curry flicks it back over his head. McNulty rising high too. St George looking to break away. And that ball gifted to Meek. The American. He's dispossessed. Burgess. Passes, can't find the mark right now. Askew. 2-1-1. Cox presented himself in a good position. Foti wanted to turn for Monaghan Vaika. Instead, he's dispossessed. Cox in front. Ball falls for Meek, the American. Monahan Vaika wins out. O'Driscoll nodding it to the touchline, so it'll be a throw for St George City. Lucas Meek, a really good story, the striker for Manly from Washington in the United States. He's been playing football in Wellington, New Zealand, but had the opportunity to train with Lionel Messi. That's right. And Inter Miami. Really good opportunity for him. Sure he learned a thing or two from the master. Askew. Curry doing well in tight spaces. Clarkson. McNulty. Now Cox. Always rising. Couldn't bring that one down. But St George City getting themselves into good positions. Applying pressure to Manly. McNulty holding the ball up well. Round the grounds a score change. Apia lead 3-2 over St George FC. Kay. That header going the way of St George City. Foti. Curry. Askew. First time cross. It's a little bit too heavy. Didn't bend enough. Levi Kay, part of the 2023 NPL Team of the Year. Had a really good season in his season back at Manly. Of course, been part of that Sydney FC Academy, as a number of players in this Manly side have been. Meek pushing the back, free kick. Manly making the long trip south. Aganovich. Nice ball, McCarthy. Dangerous from this range. Meek on the wing, looking to come inside. Good defending by Monahan Vaika. Corner to come for Manly. Van der Sarg to deliver the corner. Congestion cleared away by St George City. Koko has a shot, but never really troubling Jack Kenny. Needed to bend a little bit more from the midfielder. It's great to see youngsters really taking their opportunities, playing with no fear. Adds a different dimension to this Manly side. Keeping the likes of Ben Coop and others on the bench. O'Donoghue. Great work from O'Donoghue. Grimaldi with the header, getting his team out of trouble. Kamada loves to make that run down that left-hand touchline. Can play as a winger or a left wing back. The Japanese maestro. Digodoi looking for that man. So George City win the throw. So we approach the half-hour mark here at Penshurst Park. No score thus far. Best opportunity of the game. Aaron O'Driscoll in the opening minutes. Long throw. O'Driscoll cleans that one up. Koko. McCarthy drops in. McCarthy, past Curry. Burgess Shovels it on quickly. Ball into the box looking for Meek. Header away from Monahan Vaika. Manly will recycle and go again. O'Donoghue slipping over. Curry. It's a throw for St George City. The home side on 4 points. 1 win, 1 draw, 3 losses. So important. It's a long season, so plenty of time to go as Cox ventures forward. Playing Kamada. His cross not enough to get to Askew. You've got to bank those home wins. It's a 30-round season. We're only in round 6, so a fifth of the way through. McNulty chasing down that long ball. The referee deciding goal kick rather than corner. St George City fans not happy with that call. Good crowd in tonight to support the home team. Their next home game's a big one. It's the St George Derby against St George FC, the Saints. That'll be in 2 weeks' time. So there'll be plenty of red, white, and some green as well for the opposition. Manly United have a tricky run in the next few weeks as well. Next week they'll take on the table toppers, Northwest Sydney Spirit and Blacktown City. So top 4 calibre. Manly United trying to show their medal as well. Throw to come on the half-hour mark. Levi Kay out of his box. Meek chested down. Cox wanted to find Foti with that pass. Jesse Foti, part of the Sutherland Sharks youth system, for coming over to St George City. Askew. It's that switch again. McNulty nods it down for Kamada. Kamada onside, says the referee. Now shoots and finds the top right corner. A banger from Kamada. Gets the home crowd on their feet. Good interchange of passing. McNulty, of course, the Scottish star, but stepping up and meeting that level, Kamada. St George City 1-0 after half an hour. Manly arguing the toss. They thought Kamada was offside. The goal will stand. McCarthy. Manly straight away back on the attack, trying to reduce the deficit. And a free kick for the visitors. Manly want to go quickly through Van der Sarg. Van der Sarg, two-man wall to contend with. Bending it towards the back post. Comes down and cleared away by Askew. Getting a little bit restless, the Manly side. Flustered by that goal. Couple of minutes ago, cracking goal by Kamada. Foti headers it back into midfield. St George breathing fire. Askew might fancy himself here. Thought about laying off a cross, plays it back. Cox. Couple of different options he was assessing there. It's a mix between a shot and a cross. Ended up being neither. Koko. Pires knocks that one forward. Throw in for Manly. Game, the intensity's just gone up a notch. Both benches fired up as Manly search for that equaliser. Can sense both teams' desire. Jack Kenny bombs it long and strong. Foti was winning the race, but out comes Levi Kay, the goalkeeper for Manly United. O'Donoghue over halfway. The defender ventures forward. Meek. Burgess leaves that one alone. It'll be Manly's throw. Van der Sarg doesn't mind shooting from this range. Finds Koko, who might do instead. Van der Sarg. De Godoy, good in defence. O'Driscoll. Manly hovering around the 18-yard box. Pires. Koko. He loses out and gives away the free kick. Is that the first yellow card of the game? It is. Farah Koko in the book. Manly concede a yellow card on 37 minutes. Trainer just assessing the St George City player in question. Around the grounds, each of the early games in the 90-minute stage. And St George FC have levelled at Apia 3-3 in injury time. Sydney United with one player down, still leading 1-0 over Northwest Sydney Spirit. Players taking this opportunity to get a quick drink. Really hot in Sydney, and it's really steamy down at ground level too. Foti eventually on his feet. Half time over at Blacktown. Sydney Olympic lead 1-0 over Blacktown. And in the game we're calling live, St George City 1-0. They lead Manly United. Free kick going away of Manly after that exchange. The players reset. 7 minutes of normal time remaining in the first half. McCarthy in midfield. Burgess dancing around defenders. McCarthy, well-weighted ball. Koko getting beyond his man. Farah Koko trying to find Meek. Van der Sarg shoots. But always bending away after some of the efforts he's produced in the last few weeks. You wouldn't begrudging him for having a strike. Already one cracking goal from Fumoto Kamara. Jack Kenny came to the club in 2023. Very well in goals for St George City. Of course, last year St George finished in 5th, played finals. Manly did not. They finished in 9th. So that's the aspiration for them. Askew, space and time for the right back. Dakota Askew. His ball snuffed out by his opposite number, Burgess. O'Donoghue able to maintain possession. St George City, here comes the press. And they've forced a mistake, so it'll be a throw for St George City, the home team, with the ascendancy as we approach half-time. They'd love a second goal in this half to really assert their dominance. Sometimes when you have results that haven't quite gone your way in recent weeks, it's a crazy goal like the one Kamada produced that can really turn around your fortunes. Grimaldi, too strong for Foti on that occasion. That's a free kick, Grimaldi. As they call attention for the trainer, it was Grimaldi on McCarthy. No malice from the St George City defender. The referee keeping his card in his pocket for now. McCarthy back to his feet quickly, but will head towards the touchline just to get assessed. So around the grounds, full-time in Apia, 3-3 draw between Apia and St George FC. And also a draw around the grounds. Northwest Sydney Spirit remain undefeated. 1-1 draw against Sydney United 58. Burgess scheming. Van der Sarg. Lost the ball initially, but St George City knock it out of play. Of course, still half-time over at Blacktown. Sydney Olympic lead 1-0. As we approach half-time here at Penshurst Park, St George City 1, courtesy of a wonder goal from Fumoto Kamara. Lead Manly United 0. Manly on the attack, craving a goal just before half-time, the visitors. 4 clean sheets so far. They're not going to get a clean sheet tonight. They've already conceded. Askew in a good position. St George City on the run. Finds Foti. Jesse Foti tries to dink one to the back post. Cox, high boot. And a free kick to Manly. O'Donoghue, the man fouled. Appeals for handball from the St George City faithful, but that fell on deaf ears. .90 seconds of normal time remaining in the first half. Arganovic. Haven't really seen Manly behind this season. 2 games they've won. 5-0 victories, so really got in the groove. 2-0 all draws. The only game they lost, 3-0 against the Sutherland Sharks back in round 2. So, of course, tonight they're not going to have it all their own way. Got to find a way back here as they trail by a goal behind. And St George City in good position before the break. Foti, the back heel. Cox does the same. Askew. De Godoy skewed off the boot, not where he intended it, still very dangerous. O'Donoghue goes back to his keeper in Levi Kay, settling things. Belcaddy. De Godoy. Foti trying to swoop, but in comes Kay to save the day for Manly. O'Donoghue. McCarthy loses out to Monahan Vaika. O'Driscoll clears to safety. The back part of his first half very much being played in St George City's attacking half. Cox wasn't aware the throw was being for him. Belcaddy plays long, looking for Meek. Grimaldi clears the ball out of play. So Manly United won't get too many more chances in this first half. Love to make City pay right on the stroke of half-time. O'Donoghue along the carpet for Burgess. Beats the Cox challenge. Meek finds its way to Burgess. Gets one into the box. Flicked off Meek. Pires settling himself. Van der Sarg. Belcaddy looking for Meek. Ball cleared away by St George City. Referee looking at his watch. Burgess. Manly will go again. Meek. O'Donoghue comes forward. Meek answers the call too. O'Donoghue tries to curl it past the keeper. Coco, second time around, gets that equaliser right on the stroke of half-time. We're going to be all square heading into the break. Manly never gave up, and they're rewarded accordingly. And there is the half-time whistle. Right on cue, 1-1 at half-time. Goal to Fumoto Kamada of St George City, cancelled out by a goal to Farah Koko of Manly United. It's been a thrilling game here on the Football New South Wales, NPL New South Wales YouTube channel. Join us back in about 10 minutes' time for all the second half action between St George City and Manly United.
Got about the same.
Oh, okay.
I thought I was fine after. Oh shit. No, I'm going can you just...
The board is big coil. No, yeah. That's all I have. Yeah, do that? Cool. Still good, yeah. Still good. And just, go on doing it. I can step back. Yeah, but if you, it's a little bit I just did it.
And he's able to try.
Another quick shout out to our game day sponsors for 2025. Sydney Civil, Labour Connect, Bellport Construction, Moneywise Lending, Chevron Financial Consulting, Tug Excavation, Lucky Boys, Star Parkers, Tempe Tyres, KST Transport, Magic Glass, Datalet, MJ Chickens, Cobra Waste Solutions, Square Level Marketing and Media, Vanguard Insolvency, your physiotherapy, Rockdale Mazda, Victor Sports, ABW Food Australia, Special Course Bournemouth, and Rockdale McDonald's. Players about to get underway in the second half for the Swords at St George City and Man United at Wonderland.
Welcome back as Manly United make their way onto the ground. The visitors coming back onto the field, getting a late equaliser in the first half. St George City scoring midway through the first stanza able to get a goal early, but that was cancelled out right on the stroke of half-time. Let the last Manly players, Pires and O'Donoghue, make their way onto the ground. It's been a physical first half, a goal apiece. Both teams trying to find out in just over 45 minutes there will be a winner or if the points will be shared. Manly have the carrot dangling, going into the top 3 with a win. So get us restarted again through Lucas Meek. Coming off a big victory, but a challenge tonight away from home. Jesse Foti using his speed, getting into the box, sliding it for McNulty. But O'Driscoll does well. A high-octane start to the second half. No foul given. Both teams hot out of the gates. Grimaldi. Long ball wide. Great move by St George City. But a clearance from O'Donoghue. St George City. Early exchanges. Throw in 6-yard box high. Ready to load up with the throw. Ball launches to the box, looking for McNulty, just over his head. Cleared away by Pires. Referee happy with the challenge on Meek. The American getting back to his feet. Some tough exchanges in the opening minutes. Referee happy to let them go. Let the players sort out the game. First goal of the game, courtesy of Fumoto Kamara. Cracking goal from the left winger for St George City. It's Manly's turn in that same corner to venture forward. McCarthy. Couldn't quite find Coco. Digodoy, long ball forward. Over the head of Foti. Manly in midfield. Turned over, Clarkson. McNulty assessing his options in the middle. Manly good in defence. Grimaldi trying to get in front of Meek. You throw for the visitors. Manly getting a goal right before half-time. One of the last kicks of the first half. Kamada, the goal scorer, wins the ball back. It's a throw for the home side. St George City. First goal in over 120 minutes earlier. That'll make them feel more confident, unable to score last week. Coco. Tigodoy. Good use of the body from Foti. It's looking good tonight. That's a St George City throw. They go quickly. Foti to the byline. Delivers to the back post. Askew sizing it up. Off the left, but good block. Meek. Now Manly's counter-attack. Coco's there, first time. McCarthy may have thought he was offside. So both teams happy to use the ball. Very open game. Cox. Ball play wide from Mitri. Substitution with Paolo Mitri coming on in the second half. Vendasag. Thought about teeing up Burgess. Midfield open for Mitri. Kamara looking to cut inside. Fumoto Kamara scored from around this range. He'll try again. It'll be saved rather comfortably by Levi K. Kamara, predominantly left footer. Scored with the right, so why not? Meek, dispossessed. Falls for McCarthy. Thought about Burgess. Deflection. Burgess blocked. Kamara. Looking up the line. Decides to play back. Askew. Clarkson, now Cox. Askew whips it in first time. McNulty flicks it on, but across the goal mouth. A throw just shy of the corner flag. Coco. That ball can't be kept in. Right now, every one of these 5 games tonight on level pegging. Of course, full time, Mount Druitt and Central Coast Mariners, a goal apiece. Apia and St George FC 3-3. Northwest Sydney Spirit and Sydney United 58 1-1. 2-2 over at Blacktown and Sydney Olympic. It's 1-1 here. Kamara looking to change that. Fumoto Kamara squares it up. Cox gets on his preferred rights. Congestion caused that ball to go out of play, and it's a corner. So 2-2, Blacktown City and Sydney Olympic. Two-thirds of the way gone in that one. And just after half-time, 1-1 St George and Manly. Kamara thought about a short corner. Taking his time with this one for Moto Kamara. Bends it towards goal. Looking dangerous. O'Driscoll, not the last touch. Digodoy, according to the referee. So it'll be a goal kick. Coco trying to pick the pockets. Now Lucas Meek trying to do the same. Strong challenge, but it goes the way of Manly United. So George City, get the free kick. Lucas almost fouled by the last man, but the referee saw it the other way. The ladder continuing to take shape. Manly United will jump into third. If they play out this draw, Marconi still to play tomorrow, which may push them back to 4th position. Burgess up the line. Coco released. Opportunity here for Manly. Squared up, but knocked away by Digodoy. It'll be a corner. St George City with this result at 1-1, will jump into 12th. They want more than that. They want 3 points, but they've got to be good defensively here. Manly through Harry van der Sarg. They've put it on a dime for one of his Manly players. Near post. Flicked away by Digodoy. Kamada. He's passed too heavy. Ball whipped back into the box. Safe keeping for Jack Kenny. Koko loses out on that challenge. Monahan Vaika. It's a juicy pass. McNulty couldn't find Foti though. So Paulo Mitri, the lone player, injected into the game. Brought on at half-time. Manly venturing forward again. Tough challenge. But the referee happy with the throw. No free kick. Manly came from behind and equalised right on half-time. Into the back of one of the St George City defenders. So it'll be another throw. On another ball. One came out pretty flat. "34 minutes from time, so plenty of games still to be played. Teams deadlocked at the moment. O'Donoghue wins the free kick. Manly with the free kick. It'll be Harry van der Sarg, the dead ball specialist tonight. Looking in the middle. Jesse Perez as O'Driscoll. And Aganovic, arguably the two tallest players out there. Free kick for van der Sarg. Does he go direct? Or will he find somebody in the middle? Van der Sarg bends it towards O'Driscoll. It was on target, but it fell into the lap of Jack Kenny. Long throw out, looking for Foti. Van der Sarg gets in front. O'Driscoll, very good aerial threat from those set pieces for Manly. The number 2, the Irishman. Of course, St Patrick's Day on Monday. Plenty of Irish will be in and around Sydney in their green. Burgess plays wide. Foti. Now Kamada, one of the most dangerous players on the field. Koko wanted to throw, but it'll go St George City's way. Digodoy and St George City take more time. Mitri presented as a short option. Throw is long, looking for Kamada. The Brazilian defender. get another chance. Digodoy setting himself up for a long throw into the box. There it is. For Manly Head. Kamada nods it down. Burgess tries to go around Kamada. Done well to keep it in. Meek couldn't find his man. Askew rushing forward. His cross. Not going where he wanted it to go. Koko getting in front. Perez, the long ball. His opposite number hits it away in Solomon John Monaghan Vaika. St. George City. He let himself go, was in trouble if the referee didn't blow the free kick. Manly Nathan Grimaldi tried to win himself a free kick against Darcy Burgess. The referee didn't call it. Kenny, got to be very careful. Cute inside and around the box. That's the first goal of a season that Tiger Kawano got. Central Coast keeper being a little bit cute on that occasion. Perez, the throw on halfway. Darcy Burgess, of course, coming over from Sydney Olympic. Part of a Sydney FC academy a long time ago. Belcaddy. Grimaldi. Clarkson gets past Meek. Cox, first time pass. It's a little bit too heavy for Foti. This game on a nice edge as we pass the hour mark. Manly not having it all their own way with a big crowd in Cromer Park. Their first time away from Cromer Park this season. They had an away game against Sydney FC, which was played at Cromer Park. Grimaldi picking out McNulty. He was onside. The striker plays Kamada, but O'Driscoll there. Good defending. Long ball looking for Meek. Grimaldi does well. McCarthy was sweating on that one. But St. George City players able to get in front. Meek turns it over. So we know how good Manly United defending is. 4 clean sheets. Only conceded the 4 goals this season. That's the least of any team. Burgess. His ball intercepted by Grimaldi. It's been the best in defence tonight for St. George City. McCarthy. Koko. Digodoy. Too strong. Monaghan Vaika. Nice ball for Askew. St. George City venture forward. Askew looking to bend one in. Against O'Donoghue. It's a good delivery. Falls for Kamada. Loads up. But fires too high. Could have had a brace there, Kamada. Couldn't land that one on target. Around the grounds, 3 draws already completed tonight. Blacktown City and Sydney Olympic heading that way with 10 minutes of normal time remaining, 2-2. Locked up 1-1 here. 65 minutes gone. Our substitution, Manly United. Looks like it'll be quite a few. Harry McCarthy looking like he's going to make way. And Lucas Meek too. So 2 attackers. So Meek and McCarthy off. Onto the field. Kawano. Kawano on. And Benjamin Coop also on. So looking for more attacking variety. Goal kick for Manly United. So Kawano and Coop will take on those attacking spaces. Kawano coming over this season from Canterbury Bankstown in League One. Scored the first goal of the season for both Manly and NPL men's. New South Wales series with the ball now. Trying to hold it up. Knocked out a play by Grimaldi. Ben Coop, Forrest Kalani Jr. Mistimed. Was that a hand by Kakeris? He's on for Farakoko, who also came off in that exchange. Made his way around the ground. So triple change from Manly. Coach Van Zyk looking to play a different way. Kakeris been around the league. Sydney Olympic, Rockdale. Referee playing advantage. Kawano. Tiger Kawano. It's Manly setting up camp in the attacking half. Kakeris heading towards the box and wins a free kick. So threatening, so quick. A really good opportunity for Harry van der Sarg. Manly United, they're coming from behind, remember. St George City scored the first goal. Cancelled out right on the stroke of half-time. And now Van der Sarg. He's scored some beauties this season already. Can he add another to the locker? Van der Sarg goes direct. It's a bullet, but pushed away by Kenny. Good goalkeeping. And a good shot too. That was great football. Kakeris has come on and assumed corner duty. Towards the back post, it's flat. Coop, watch it roll over the back. Another corner coming for Manly. More pressure for St George City to absorb. Van der Sarg presented as a short option. That was ignored. Kakeris towards the back post and over the head of Coop too. Goal kick for St George City. 20 minutes remaining now. Who's going to break the deadlock? Who's going to announce themselves tonight? Manly looking to keep pace with the top contenders. St George City want to get out of that logjam. So both have very valid claims. They need to show it on the field. O'Driscoll, tough header. Referee had to duck too. Kamada whips one into the middle. O'Driscoll, not his best clearance tonight. Mitri. Cox. Now Clarkson. Kamada has space. Running out his defender for Moto Kamada. Last touch off Manly United, so it'll be a corner. The game ebbing and flowing. Next goal crucial, even if it's not the last one. St George City there, only win 5-0 here against Sydney FC. Going to see if they can get another home victory, put that in the bank. Good defending from Manly from their corner. Askew. That's a dangerous ball. Headed away by Van der Sarg. Coop flicks it on. Everyone from St George City left it. Cromaldi, good defending, had to slide in. Manly trying to get the jump on St George City. St George City capitalise on the mistake. Kamada as Piri slides in. Great work from the Manly defender. Gawano. Space for Darcy Burgess. Looking up. Can't quite find Coop. Both teams love a good fast break. O'Donoghue making way. Looks like Ryan Devine coming onto the field. And Jasper Chipman, a youngster, onto the field as well. Van der Sarg. That was Chipman's first exchange. Foti, McNulty, now Foti again. St George City hunting down goal and a free kick won. Coming from behind. Early first impression from Jasper Chipman, giving away the yellow card. So now St George City have a chance. Dakota Askew and Ko Digodoy. Presenting as the left foot and right foot option. Digodoy's gone. So now it'll be Askew. Four-man wall to contend with for Dakota Askew. Going to put St George City back in front. Just too much elevation over the wall. That was the first part checked off. Just didn't come down in time. St George City, Brody Clarkson comes off. Noel Ovens, the man coming onto the field in the 17 shirt. Throw nodded on. Credit to Jesse Fotti. He hasn't stopped running. O'Driscoll. Clearance not quite there. Coop trying to keep it from Digodoy. The defender wins out on that occasion. Loves to venture forward. Bending one towards McNulty. Now Digodoy out of position. Let's see if they seize upon that, Manly. They slow it down a little bit. Burgess. A 1-2 with Van der Sarg. Burgess wins that battle. Digodoy over his head. Coop has a chance here. Ben Coop getting past Digodoy. Ben Coop on goal. His shot blocked, but a diving header. Not good enough to get through St George City defence. Kamara. Along the grounds, looking for Forty. Burgess. Great ball for Coop, really making an impact. Can he make the ultimate impact? Pushed away by Jack Kenny. Ben Coop almost found his name on the score sheets. "14 minutes from time. Still locked up at 1 goal apiece. Kamara scoring in the 32nd minute. Kokos scoring right on half-time. Kekeres from the corner flag. Delivers deep. Pushed over the top by Kenny. He's game to push it back towards his goal mouth. Peter Kekeres. Going to swing this one in. Floats high over the head of Coop. Burgess at the back. Trying to turn around Askew. Header away momentarily. Couldn't chest it down. Aganovic. Van der Sarg. Looking to go forward again. Nice touch. Squared it up, but that ball was intercepted. Another throw for Manly. St George City player on their haunches. Looks like it's Jesse Fotti. The 19 for St George City. Stretching out that cramp as we head towards that 80-minute mark. The nervous last 10 minutes is upon us. Scores locked at 1 apiece. Next week, St George City away at Mount Druitt. Manly United at home, Cromer Park, against Northwest Sydney Spirit. So 2 big games in round 7, but round 6 not done here. Both those teams would love to be rolling into next round with 3 points. Jesse Perez. Thrown into the box. Van der Sarg. Headers it at the keeper. Digodoy. Long ball forward. Kamara wins the race to it. At the byline for Moto Kamara. Looking for McNulty. It's not over here, but a great block by Devine. Really was a Devine block. A throw in to come for St George City. Just when you feel like one of the teams is getting on top, the other return serve. Monahan Vaika. Heading forward, the captain tees up Kamara. Shoots! And how didn't he pick up the top corner? The crowd were just about on their feet. Edge of your seat stuff here at Penshurst Park. Solomon John Monahan Vaika, the captain, taking the initiative, whipping one back, and it was almost good enough. Mitri, Kamara, there's that man again. Nice interchange of passing from Manly. Chipman, now Coop. Coming inside, beats his defender, squares it up! And there's the goal, a very important one for Manly. They take the lead for the first time tonight. Ben Coop, been very dangerous, provides the assist. And Manly soaring to the lead. Two-1 away from home with 8 minutes remaining. Confirm the goal scorer for you. Looked like it was Darcy Burgess. So how does St George City respond? They need a goal. Digodoy looked at their weapon, Kamara. Mitri. McNulty, now Monahan Vaika. Thought about pulling the trigger. Plays wide for Askew. Slides it into the safe hands of Levi K. So this performance will impress coach Patrick Vanswijk. The first time this season Manly have had to come from behind. Erode a 1-goal deficit. They lead 2-1, but the job's not done. To the substitutes bench we go again. St George City. Nathan Roberts onto the field. Burgess hooks it forward. Ben Coop. Roberts, his first touch. Monahan Vaika move forward. Trying to will his team on. Monahan Vaika into the box. Into the field. Noah Ovens. The last substitution. Digodoy. Roberts. Gets the back heel from Monahan Vaika. Here is the captain. Plays it square. Cox couldn't put a shot on though. Manly, everyone behind the ball. Need a lockdown in defensive mode, the visitors. Grimaldi looking to pick out a pass, finds a nice one too. Now Manly on the counter-attack. Flying forward, Manly United. Play on. Coop finds Van der Sarg. Coop again holding it up, but too long he took. Monahan Vaika. Roberts alone on the wing. Nathan Roberts, fresh legs. Playing Mitri. But out of play it goes. They don't have too many more chances like that. So they needed to ice that one. Approaching 4 minutes of normal time remaining. So St George City next 3 games. Mount Druitt away, St George FC at home, and then Marconi away. That's their next 3-game stretch. For Manly United, Northwest Sydney Spirit at home, Blacktown City away, and then Wollongong Wolves at home. Kawano. McNulty hasn't stopped trying. The striker for St George City. That push in the back was clear as day. And a yellow card. Back chat. In the 90th minute. Over at Blacktown, 2-2. Blacktown City and Sydney Olympic. 3 minutes of normal time remaining. Manly lead 2-1. Levi K. Taking his time. The referee telling him to get a mosey on. Kawano keeps it in. Kenny sends it into the Penshurst night sky. St George City throwing their last attacking raids at Manly. Coop dispossesses St George for the moment. But now it's Grimaldi. Grimaldi into the box. The defender coming all the way forward. Squaring it up. And not over the line from Mitri. Good defending from Manly. But St George City will go again. This is Manly's defence they pride themselves on. Only conceded 4 goals this year in their 6 games. They're doing something right down back, that's for sure. Paolo Mitri couldn't get level. McNulty headers it on. Askew. Dinks one wider. Manly, that's what they need to do. Get it to the opposite side of the field. Ovens. Header flicked on again. Burgess. Off bodies. Kawano shoved out of the way. Referee letting that one go. Kawano staying down. So George City go forward again. Cox. Manly United still a player down. Kawano. Manly defending with one less and a free kick. Manly appealing that one of their players is still down. Jack Kenny, St George City goalkeeper, attending to him. Well, it's now or never for St George City. If they're going to get something out of this game, needs to happen now. In comes a free kick. Well directed. In the box. Deflected again in a corner. So they get somewhat of a result. St George City. Fingernails being bitten in the grandstand. A hush around the ground. St George City. Another chance with a free kick. To the back post. Roberts knocks it down, but cleared away to safety. Kenny's right out of his box. Sends it back towards the mixer. O'Driscoll headers away. Digodoy sends it St George's way. But a handball. Grimaldi arguing the toss with the referee. So now Manly United will take their time. And a yellow card for his troubles. Referee Jones wasn't going to have any more of that from Nathan Grimaldi. Levi Kay launches long. Manly almost have it in the bag. Roberts wanted the 1-2. Manly have it. Kawano holding it up. St George just trying to get into their attacking half. O'Driscoll, referee looks at his watch. Not too long left. Digodoy. Monahan Vaika. Mitri. Send it the right way for St George. Coop. Burgess. Imperials can't keep it in. St George City need to hurry. They need to go forward. More urgency required from the home side. Roberts at the back of that pack. Puts it into the middle. And the shot goes begging. That was the one that could have equalised. But not to be for St George City. Deep into injury time. Levi Kay, it may even be after this goal kick. Levi Kay being told to hurry up. The Manly goalkeeper. Cox wins the header, but again, Manly win the second ball. Digodoy. Well done, getting his body in the path. That one would have hurt for Ben Coop. Monahan Vaika. And a free kick for St George City. Everybody got to go up now. Next to no time. And it's going to be the goalkeeper, Jack Kenny, to deliver the free kick. Goalkeeper Jack Kenny. It's an inviting ball, but it's caught by his opposite goalkeeper. And that's full time. A big win from Manly United. 2-1 victory away from home. Those are so hard to get. And they make it 2 in a row. Valuable 3 points. They'll go up to second place for now at full time. Manly United 2. St George City 1. Early goal from St George City in the first half was cancelled out on half-time by Manly. And then a late goal to the visitors ensured they took all 3 points home from Penshurst Park. For St George City, they'll lick their wounds. They've got a trip to Mount Druitt to take on the Majorca Town Rangers. And for Manly United, they've got the momentum. They'll need it going up against the table toppers, Northwest Sydney Spirit, next weekend. I'm Tony Solano. Hope you've enjoyed our coverage here on the NPL New South Wales Men's YouTube channel. Make sure you join us tomorrow for all Sunday action. But from Penshurst Park, it's bye for now.
That's all. Yeah.
This one, Brayden, done well.
Yeah, cool. No, thank you. So how long?
Yeah, you talk that up or?
No, I'm good.
Good?
Actually, if I run down and get that,
Yeah, I'll
just
pull it.
pull the...
Yeah. Do you mind just to check
Yeah, I'll don't forget that. Is that? Sorry, mate. Here we go.
Thank you very much for that.
Yeah, just pull that up.
Yeah. Oh, you had to wrap it around, that's it.
I was just down there. Maybe I could.
Yeah, of course, definitely. Good to meet you.
Yeah,
Good luck with it all.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
All right, take care. Cheers.